This is going to be real good. I can already tell that my sweatshirt is going to have its zipper rub against the cable super frequently. I don't know how audible it's going to be, though. Man, heat signature took a while to load up. This should be, yeah. Also, I'm thinking I probably want that a little bit lower. That should be good. Also, I'm closing windows so I don't accidentally click on them. And we have a lot of people who are reasonably... oh god, I've completely forgotten that we have the pacifist here. We have a fair number of characters who are reasonably far along. And I have a cup of coffee, so I'm of course going to be taking some more pauses than normal. I couldn't remember if I had that chat set to fade or not. The technophobe here might be the best one to play as. They're all reasonably good. None of them are... well, okay, the pacifist is awful. Especially since it doesn't even provide additional glory. I didn't realize that. So I will give... I believe we have his personal mission available, as well as a liberation mission available. I'm going to check where we are actually headed. Oh, it's actually the actual stronghold there. Man, this map really wants it to take a while to get to that foundry. And okay. So, is this character the best setup for doing that? Honestly, probably. He's set up... oh. Did they just gain shields on the regular guards? Really? I could have sworn they did not have... yeah, we don't actually have the ability to do that. There's just too many... The contractors aren't actually... well, the defender's still a big deal. But the majority of the contractors aren't that annoying in this case. We just don't have a real ability to do that. Also, I'm just going to turn off the chat. It doesn't need to be on screen for this. If I'm not using lethal, oh, doesn't even matter. Can't take it as this character anyway. This rescue... Oh, I see. The war zone. Yeah, I'm going to take this character over to the land of soft targets. Also, I just realized I might have some echo. I'm real good at remembering all the steps I go through for streams. That one's not bad. This is still not bad, especially if we don't get detected. I should have actually looked to see if there was a... Make sure it wasn't in a war zone. I have a bad habit of not checking that. For this, I'm mostly waiting to see if this, the one guy that's actually looking at the door moves. He didn't, but it didn't end up being a big deal. For this, I'm gonna wait and I'll use the slipstream just to make sure. That's where the thing is. Largely because none of my tools work in here. While I can knock people out perfectly fine, the jammer makes it so that I can't do certain things quite as effectively. So I really want to try to take these guys down before I go too much further. That could have gone a lot worse. Those jamming devices are one of the few things that are actually dangerous here. So that predator was actually not very difficult to deal with. Fortunately, I had an extra weapon there. Actual weapon. I mean, I could have always just teleported something over. But I wonder, does this work on the jammers? It does. Oh. I think I knew that. I think I've done that before. The noise they make under Slipstream is kinda nasty. Oh, and I can actually use the subverter over here again. What are we doing? We're doing a rescue. Oh, and we can once again subvert. Which makes this side real easy. Oh, that actually worked better than expected. I can't quite reach. Wait, where's the key? Oh, well, actually, one thing we can do. I don't know how effective it'll be. For a few reasons, I don't know how effective that is. I have the long blade, there's no reason not to use it. I've already killed somebody, so... And one of the nice things here is we're actually pretty close to done with this. By just taking everything fairly slowly, we didn't have any issues. I do want to... largely just so I can take everybody out. And really not have to worry about anything. This game's really a lot easier if you're trying to take everything fairly calmly. Now, are there anything especially useful along the way? Nah, I think just the rechargeable teleporters. I'm not real sure which side I chose mattered there. Glitch traps are good, but I don't know that the high capacity are necessarily any more useful. And the Glitcher's tech is the only one that's especially useful for... Here we go. The guards this time don't have anything especially powerful. There is a predator, but that can be taken care of with the subverted. I do think I want an additional... well, I'll have a weapon as soon as I kill somebody. So then the question comes, do I want the slipstream or do I want that key cloner? I think the answer's the key cloner. And I have more uses of subversion or crash beam than there should be guards that have shields. Wait, did that actually... Oh. Screw you two, game. And we have that long-range subverter, so we can get rid of the predator immediately. And the bridge actually isn't that far, so... We'll need to get a key card, but that doesn't seem to be that big a deal. Given that I seem to be able to get a higher capacity one than what I need. Right here. Now I'm mostly just waiting for the... Yep, swapper recharged. Want to use a slipstream. The slipstream's mostly just to make sure that I can get out of here without having to deal with anything. And this is just to keep it in sights. Lovely. That's also why, when the basic level guards don't have shields, those are way easier than the game wants to, have you think they are. This is actually a little bit easier than it probably should be. I mean, yes, the alarm response sucks. But this character has the ability to deal with that. And I've never done a glory mission, so... Again, a patch introduction. Now, one of the dangers here, potential dangers anyway, is that that is using live rounds. And I really don't want anybody around that can set off an alarm. It is really nice being able to deal with those guys that way. And I believe that's all the contractors, so... Okay, I don't know why that worked. I'll take it and all. I don't know why it worked. Of course, I also don't know why nothing was working in the pause menu. No rechargeable stuff. And I think the... oh. I don't actually really care about if the gun gets subverted. But maybe I should. Oh, I can't actually reach that from here. Oh yeah, that's how it did that. I had completely forgotten that I had subverted the shield. So when he fired, it took him out. Okay, so it's just south of us. That really wasn't too bad. Oh, I don't want to take that much more time. Okay. Well, actually going over towards the Licher's Tick, which we need to get to anyway. We don't specifically need to get it, but we do want to get the get it unlocked. Just so when I have characters that have way too much money, like this one, it is available. These are actually even being rechargeable items. And they're still only... This one's useful. Largely because it's the only armor-piercing gun I've seen, and it has the advantage of being quiet. Unfortunately not silenced. But the combo of quiet... You know, I don't know if that self-charging and needs armor-piercing rounds, coincides. I don't know how that works together. Looks like we'll need to take it out for a spin. The additional range, I think, makes that more useful than the other options. Interesting. I have no way of dealing with... Yeah, there's no way to deal with this. I mean, there might be, but there's no way for me to deal with it. There's no sane way of dealing with those options. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to mute that. Okay, so bare minimum I'll need to take out 2 defenders. There are apparently a lot of guards, so I will definitely want that swapper. I don't know if I have it on me. Visitors and sidewinders I don't think will be too useful. There's no armor, so that quiet shotgun will probably be more useful than either armor-piercing weapon I have. And if I'm being real honest, a further additional subverter is probably going to be more useful than... because that'll allow me to take out maybe half the guards. Possibly more if the guards line up nicely for the crash beam. Which that is the big advantage of the crash beam. You can potentially hit multiple targets. Okay. I should probably actually zoom out so I can see what I'm potentially getting myself into. Also should have definitely taken a key cloner. Okay. Time to use a slipstream. Hmm. Oh, the subverter will work on multiple targets. It even deactivated. What the hell, game? And now it can't escape. No. Not that it really matters, since I'm taking the, Well, actually, I have the key card, and I have a mostly clear route. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking I still might just, jump out. Although I only have one more. No, wait, no. Now I only have one more set of people I need to get through. That was way more annoying than I was thinking it was going to be. But on the upside, this character gets to retire, having actually accomplished their mission. And of course, a new achievement. Certainly the greatest legend I have. Huh. Do I have anything better here? Not really. It might well end up being that self-charging swapper simply because self-charging seems to have become much more rare. Okay, so what do we have in the stash for this character? Keeping in mind that, as the worst type of character, subverters and such might just break in his hand. At least crash traps will always work. Yeah, just a jammer and a defender. Nothing to, well, for most characters, nothing too bad. For the Technophobe, where I don't actually get to use some of my stuff because it'll break first. I am amused that they managed to make something that makes, that devalues self-charging items. Also, this ship layout is the worst. Well, that was not my intent. I was thinking that I would be able to, screw you too, game. What? I did. And with the two-person system, there's really no way for me to reasonably do this. So let's steal this gun and get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah. Where in the world is the telepad if it's taken them that long? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's way up there. I'd love to say this wasn't incredibly dumb. But that may be the dumbest way I've succeeded in a mission in this game. It just doesn't really compare. And this character doesn't even have much of anything really good. So it'll probably end up being that short blade that gets passed on. Well, this could be interesting, although the starting gear makes it definitely not worth it. Now, what's this character's mission? Oh, we haven't actually unlocked it. Do we have the money for it? Nope. Okay, so we need to get some money. Wait, has this character already done their mission? I'm thinking this character already did their mission. Why didn't I then retire them? Well, okay. Self-charging subverter gets placed into the pool. I'm probably taking that Kaylee. Because I really want to try to get that done. Oh, we don't actually have enough money to take on one of these. What? Why isn't it telling me which one of these my target is? So yeah, this character does not have the time to take things slow. And that failure may have just, doomed us, really. Being realistic here, I need to get the money for this in the first couple missions to have the time to take on the personal mission. Ooh, a stealth shield. Now, where is the person we need to rescue? Okay. So easy way is probably going to be this. And that should give us enough money for the intel. Those aren't going to be worth it. Okay. Does not look overly difficult. And this pauses it for a second. Now, what do we want to grab? We have a single crash beam. Do we have... Yeah. There. That. Especially if we can get a... I don't know if we can mind. Oops. It's T to sell. I don't think the shield or the trap are going to be useful. Yeah, so we can get a short blade from that. That should be good. But we have a long blade and an armor-piercing short blade. A way to speed up, a way to... 8 ways to take shields off. And we have a way to capture. The problem comes in if this person has armor. I can't tell. I don't think they do. But I really can't tell. Now I need to get through the first 2 levels without alerting anybody. That only took a little bit more time than... it would have if I was actually doing everything as quick as possible. I need to grab that key. Whoops. I thought that was a way to turn it off. That was incorrect. Fortunately, that did not alert them. Also, fortunately, this allows me to just take it to the closest. Which, of course, means that character's done. I still have several minutes, so I can do unlocks as I want. And I mean, sure, they're dead, but I wasn't actually expecting that to work. I think I'm going to take a couple of these characters. They have decent enough stuff. And that way I'll have characters to use for future runs as well that I'm interested in doing. The blacklisted character. Normally that would, be an issue. But it's... Well, actually, it depends. If we're still able to sell stuff, that's not even the slightest of deals. And I don't mean sell stuff manually, I mean sell stuff through, hijacking ships and bringing them in. Being entirely honest, I don't know which one to expect from this game. Yeah, we can't deal with a predator, so that one's just straight off the table. This looks fine, though. None of those are going to be especially difficult to deal with using the good old concussion hammer. And I have a lot more time than it looks like because of the very simple fact that that time will stop when I take out the pilot. They're a little bit far away, but you can't have a hijack mission where there's autopilot, so... What? Well, oh, nope. I can't do this one anymore. I can't do this one as is. Okay, that's not entirely true. There is the distinct possibility that I could take out any number of defenders using Windows. But realistically, that's not going to happen. Yeah, reinforcements are real difficult to deal with, and the hammer makes a lot of noise. at times, inconsistently. Regardless, it's not a silent weapon. Or more specifically, I believe the people's bodies smacking against the whatever they run into is not silent. Also, I have a searing hatred of these ships, because I have a lot of trouble seeing anybody. It's only through practice and knowing basically where to look that I can do these missions at all. Of course, no rechargeable. I wouldn't be surprised if not having access to shops made the drops slightly worse. Well, can't deal with that one. Can we get through over here? Maybe, but where the heck's the keys? There we go. I mean, I'm going to be using it again when I actually pick up the person over here. So that I can easily run through there. Bloodless Claws, we can actually do that. Which, with a glitch back guarantee. Okay, we can theoretically do that. So long as we don't alert anybody, we can do that. I mean, if we alert somebody, we fail it anyway, so... But, yeah. I wonder, does this actually work on the telepad? It might. And that way I didn't use didn't potentially lose something permanently. The shields are the only ones that are potentially important here. And that wasn't too bad. God damn it. One day I will not misread the key prompt. Did we get our... Did the game eat my... I'll check that once we get back to a... What? Why can't... Oh. For some reason I couldn't sit down in the ship. Yeah. Sold contents. Yeah, game ate my crash trap. That might have what gotten sold. Just for the record. I can't do that. This one's not going to be... Well, I don't think it's going to be too bad. The time limit's probably going to be the worst part of it. And I didn't see if it had autopilot, so I don't know if that's a hard or soft time limit. I can't can't see once I'm on board. Well, it's off time limit. Oh, that won't work. Oh. Crap. What? That was weird. For some reason, the ship was still headed on that trajectory. Fortunately, it only took a visitor to be able to stop it. That mission sucked. And we can't purchase more crap. Now, this might not even be realistically possible with this setup. So, we're doing more. Yeah, even this, because it's just a time limit, because alerting guards doesn't seem to mean anything. It's just a little bit less time. But it doesn't make it especially less doable or anything. Actually, this one might have, because it is an autopilot. Yeah. Would have been nice to get the little stuff, but whatever was in the box. But it wasn't meant to be. Okay. So, we need to... This is another choke point. Actually, I think this rechargeable glitch traps is the actual choke point. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be... Do we have a subverter? No, we're gonna need to get a subverter to make this possible. Also, I wish that glitchback guarantee, or I wish you still got glitched back if you went and did something foolhardy to get to the target. Wait. Ah. Real glad I had that. Wait, is that... oh no. Captain's down here. And of course, because they're arriving, still can't do the thing until... oh, it's an autopilot. That's right, I didn't take out a pilot. Meh, this character still has ways of actually dealing with those, so... that's good. In a way, that means this character also has ways of dealing with this. I mean, we don't really, but... you know, it's nice to pretend we do. That was stupid as hell. That should not have worked in the slightest. Even my dog agrees. Okay, well, depending... nope. Didn't lose anything. Yet. I'm gonna give that another shot. And I think succeed or fail, this is going to be the last mission of today. Largely because I think if to succeed, it will take a sufficiently long period of time Hey, neat. You want to see a mission I've already failed? It's this one. Ship layout can make these undoable. I'm not going to consider that a failure because that's trash. I mean, that's one of the issues, is different ship layouts are hugely different in difficulty. Like this one, because it doesn't have everything just laid out. Whoa. In a way that makes it impossible for certain characters, is actually doable. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'm just... Well, I did say actually succeed or fail, so... That is going to be it for this time. I might just retire this character. Or I might give it a couple shots off screen. I don't think I'm going to waste on-stream time doing that. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be back with probably NES games tomorrow. Just emulated games, things of that nature. And I'll be back with more Saga Frontier 2 on Friday.